ನನಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸ್ ಸರ್ಜಾ. ಯು ಥಿಂಕ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಐ ನೋ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್.
ಎದೆ ಗಟ್ಟಿಗೈತೆ ಅಂತ ಟಚ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡ. काय बोलला मैरी ध्रुवा सर. आई वाज लाइक कि ये लोग क्या कर रहे हैं. फेवरेट हीरोइन
राधिका पंडित. जीवनीने जीववे होगी बंदरू.
ಹಾಯ್ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ನಮ್ಮ KFI. ನಾನು ಆಂಕರ್ ರಂಗನಾಥ್ ಗೌಡ. ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಅಕ್ಟೋಬರ್ 11ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಮಾರ್ಟಿನ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇವಾಗ ಚಿತ್ರದ ಹೀರೋಯಿನ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವರು ಮಾತಾಡದೇನೆ ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಲುಕ್ಕಲ್ಲೇನೆ ಧೂಳೆ ಬಿರಿಸಿದವರು. ಸೊ ವೆರಿ ಗ್ಲಾಮರಸ್ ನಟಿ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ವೈಭವಿ ಶಾಂಡಿಲ್ಯ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೊಂಥರ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಇದ್ದಂಗೆ, ಆರ್ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ, ಲೈಕ್ till you finish the Martin movie, it will be a second home. And we Kannadigas,
even after that it will be my second
home.
home.
We Kannadigas, we have accepted you since when you did your first movie
so
itself.
Sweet. Yeah, so kind of you to say that. Thank you.
Yes ma'am. So how are you feeling now, and how excited are you about the movie?
I am nervous-sighted.
Yeah,
I'm little excited and little nervous. Okay. So it's nervous-sighted.
Okay. Very nice. I mean, I like that word actually.
Yeah.
And ನಮ್ಮ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮನವಿ, ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಬೇರೆ ಭಾಷೆಗಳ ಒಂದು ಪದ ಬಳಕೆ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಯಾರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಅನ್ಯತಾ ಭಾವಿಸಬೇಡಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ಕನ್ನಡನ ನಾವು ಕೂಡ ಕಲಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಕಲಿಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬಾನೇ ಓಪನ್ ಮೈಂಡೆಡ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ಲೈಮರು, ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರೂ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂನ ನೋಡುವಂಥವ್ರು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಈ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ ಬೇರೆ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅನ್ಯತಾ ಭಾವಿಸಬೇಡಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮೂವಿಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ಪ್ರಮೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ so the Martin movie, the sound itself is going crazy, and wherever we see the numbers is going bonkers in terms of views and in terms of the kind of name that it is making, the kind of international recognition that you are getting. So how is the response throughout the India, and what is that people are saying about the movie?
People have high expectations about Martin.
Okay.
And we just are excited to wait till 11th of October.
Okay.
Because the response that we're getting internationally is the love that we're receiving. Not just for our movie Martin, but also for Indian cinema altogether.
Okay.
It's really overwhelming. And I think Martin being the first ever film which is releasing in 13 languages.
Exactly.
All over the globe. We've kind of set a benchmark here now, and audiences across globe would want to see more and more films coming from Kannada industry, Indian cinema. So it's really nice to see that love and support coming across the globe, and excited to see what's next.
Yes. And what is the first dialogue that you remember on the set of Martin, which was given to you? Do you remember? Or
I remember many such dialogues.
Okay.
But there's this one dialogue, one scene where I'm just angry, agitated, and I have to be like tar 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 tar.
Okay.
So like I'm scolding to Dhruva Sarja, saying that ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟ ಪಡ್ತೀನಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಹೋಗೋಕ್ 2 hours ಆಯ್ತು. Like that, like I'm supposed to be like going on a mountain climbing, and then there's something that happened, so I scold him.
Okay. So the first scene itself that you're scolding Dhruva sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my first talkie portion was like I was scolding him, and all. It was too tough for me to pick up the line because ನನಗೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಗೊತ್ತು, but ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಗೊತ್ತು, right? So but dialogue ಗೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲ, so I could like by heart my lines and say it fast.
Okay.
So that was something that even like P Arjun wanted it that way, and I could do it as something I was happy about it.
Okay. So the movie is getting released in 13 different languages. This is something new to our industry and something big which is happening in our industry. So in how many languages have you dubbed this movie?
I have dubbed for myself in Hindi.
Hindi. Okay. Marathi is also getting released.
No, it is not getting released in Marathi.
Bengali.
In Bengali it is getting released.
Yeah.
I would love to dub in Marathi as well, but since all of us know that Marathi audience is quite well versed with Hindi, so I think that makes the job easy. Yeah.
Okay. So the very first question when we hear about the title which gets to our mind is who is Martin? that is what the plot is.
Yeah.
I mean, we have been asking the entire crew, entire cast about the movie. What is the story about Martin? So nobody is ready to reveal it.
ನನಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು ಮಾರ್ಟಿನ್. I don't know.
But who is Martin according to you? What is the guesses that you have in your mind?
ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು ಮಾರ್ಟಿನ್, ಬಟ್ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ನನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್, she knows.
Okay.
She knows who's Martin.
Okay.
That you will have to see her on 11th of October in the theaters.
So you're also keeping some suspense in that.
No, I don't know. No.
Okay.
I'm not keeping any suspense. I really ನಿಜ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು Martin.
Okay. So the story is between India and Pakistan is what the trailer and the teaser says. So how much of the portion which was completely shot in these borders, or where was the locations which was being shot when you were casted in the movie?
When I was casted in the movie, my portions was shot in India itself.
Okay.
And I'm sure our team also did not go to Pakistan to
Yeah.
shoot Martin. But we shot most of the areas in Karnataka, Kashmir, Jodhpur, Badami, North Karnataka. And few portions have been shot out of India also, but I wasn't a part of it.
Okay. So if you have to travel, one thing which challenges you is, we all know that, the incident.
Yeah, after fasten your seat belt, might be Mayday.
Yeah.
उसके बाद तो थोड़ा आज भी डर लगता है flight पकड़ते समय. Like there is this चूर thought ಇದೆ, and even if little turbulence happens, I start looking left and right. But yeah, I'm overcoming it. I just can't like, मतलब डर के आगे जीत है बोलता है ना.
Exactly.
तो बस वही है.
ये प्रमोशन हो गया दूसरा ब्रांड को.
No. I'm just saying that's the true line. You know, after you overcome your fears, that's the true win that you get.
Okay. So I have to say this because Dhruva sir, he's been in the industry from past 12 years, and the kind of fan base that he has got, I think just for the four movies, no other actor would have got it. Few actors have definitely achieved it, but Dhruva sir has a different fan base.
Yeah.
So whenever he comes to the set, the aura itself is totally different. So how was he on the sets of Martin, and what is that one thing that you can take away from him?
His honesty in his work and his humble nature.
Okay.
Is what I would, I really admire that about him. And his aura is so calming, is so, calm. He's so centered into what he is. So whenever he walks into the room, people could see, okay, there's someone walking in, right?
Okay.
So that's the energy he carries. That's really lovely.
So did you know that AP Arjun sir was who actually had directed Dhruva sir in his first movie? Did you know that before going to the set?
No, not before going to the set.
Okay.
It was only after I interacted with Dhruva Sarja, AP Arjun. That's when they told me that his debut was been made by AP Arjun.
Yeah.
And Adhuri.
Adhuri.
And I've watched Adhuri.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've watched
Very
it.
nice.
I love the movie. It's cute.
Okay. So what all the movies that you have watched before acting with Dhruva sir, or when you got to know that you have been casted in the movie?
Actually, I didn't even know I was casted in the movie for first 2 days of my shooting.
Okay.
But eventually when I started interacting, and AP Arjun was the one who told me that you should watch Adhuri. So I think almost after a year, I must have watched Adhuri.
Okay. So basically, whenever Dhruva sir starts a movie, there will be craze for the dialogues.
Yeah.
So here we are hearing that there will be not much of dialogues. But tell me about the combination of you and Dhruva sir. Will there be any dialogues like that?
That I think you guys as audience would come and let us know, okay, this is something that you guys liked it, because we have given our best.
Yeah.
There are dialogues in the movie, but in the trailer there are not much dialogues.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. But in the movie there are dialogues, so I'm sure there are elements that audiences would pick and like. So to release के बाद ही आप लोग ही बताएंगे अभी.
Definitely. And so you worked with different directors. I mean, the working style of different directors will be very different. So AP Arjun sir, how was he on the sets, and whenever he wants to pull off one scene, so what was the toughest thing that you could try to convince him, and what was the challenging part?
Uh, See, working with a director who is very adamant when it comes to his shots, his takes, his dialogues. That is one thing that I really admire about AP Arjun, that he'll never compromise on anything. He'll make me do 10 retakes, 15 retakes. Till the time he's not satisfied as a director, as an audience himself, he'll make me do, or anybody, he'll make them do again and again. So, one challenging as in, I had to be really precise with my dialogues.
Yeah.
Like prompt or, mispronouncing dialogues was really not okay with him, and neither with me, because I believe with my performance I would want to speak the sentences by myself.
Yeah.
And also know the meaning when I say that.
Exactly.
And he was really helpful. Arjun was really helpful for making me understand, even if he didn't speak any other language apart from Kannada, still we could understand ki what exactly he wants in this scene, and I could deliver it.
Okay. And ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಡೈಲಾಗ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಧ್ರುವ ಸರ ಒಂದು ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೆನಪಿದ್ರೆ, ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ನೋ based on love, because Dhruva sir started off his career giving love movies,
yeah.
So
there are certain elements I can't reveal it like that.
Okay. ಮತ್ತೆ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮೀಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಮುಂಬೈನಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ದೇ ಆರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್, ದೇ ವರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ದೇರ್. ಸೊ ಆವಾಗ ಆ ಒಂದು ರೆಕಗ್ನಿಷನ್, ಆ ಒಂದು ಪಬ್ಲಿಸಿಟಿ, ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಹ್ಯೂಜ್. ಸೊ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೌ ಎಕ್ಸೈಟೆಡ್ ವರ್ ಯು ಅಂಡ್ ಹೌ ಪ್ರೌಡ್ ವರ್ ಯು ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಆ ಒಂದು ಮೊಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ?
I'm proud to be a part of this team. Nijaga, none of us knew that this project could be an international project. We did not make this project thinking that okay, we have to release in Japanese, Korean and other Mandarin languages. We were only thinking about the best content that we could give to audience.
Yeah.
And as we finished the shooting, during the edit, we realized this content is so universal that every audience can resonate to it.
Yeah.
Even if we are talking about India and Pakistan, I'm sure people across globe are going to love our film. They're going to get entertained. This is our motive. This is our intention.
Yeah.
So the feeling of overnight, getting recognized internationally was something I cannot put it forward in one word, because it was surprising, it was shocking, it was overwhelming, it was at the same time, it was like, oh my god, all mixed feelings were happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, as the movie release is coming soon, like it's building up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. And ನೀವು you have already acted in ಕನ್ನಡ ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ಸ್. ರಾಜ್ ವಿಷ್ಣು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ, ಗಾಳಿಪಟ 2 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ, ಗಾಳಿಪಟ 1 ಮೂವಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರ ನೀವು?
ಹೌದು.
So that was a huge hit for an industry. Kalipata 2 was also a very big hit. Yogaraj Bhatt sir on set ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಫನ್ನಿ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ.
He is very jovial. He is very chill. He is one director, he'll be like, hey, this, that, like, it's very easy to work with him.
Yeah.
If you go and ask him, sir, like tell me the meaning of so and so line or so and so song, he'll tell me like ulta meanings.
Okay.
Okay, and then he'll be like, okay, now you figure it out. And he'll be always jovial. Like we just keep making fun, laughing around while we shoot. So you never understand, time कब निकल जाता है योगराज भट्ट सर के साथ, कि शूटिंग करते करते अरे शाम हो गया, पैकअप हो गया, ऐसे होता है.
Okay.
Yeah.